Good morning. Time to get moving. Today we're going to talk about adidas Supernova Sequence. Got a soft spot for that shoe, for sure. But we're going to have some fun talking about it and maybe show you a little bit of Cardiff. So part of being a father is you have to make sacrifices from time to time. And so my sacrifice today, because the young Marine is hurting a little bit and we want to make sure that when he wakes up he's feeling better. I'm indoors instead of outside in the open air on my bike. Oh, the life of a chocolate lab. She's had her walk. She's had her breakfast. Now she's out cold. This is not her bed, by the way. Time to go for a run. I'm going to show you a little bit of my home, Cardiff. Notice my hat. Today we're talking about Adidas, so I thought I'd throw on my Adidas hat. Let's go running. So it always strikes me when I talk about Adidas because I worked for Adidas for a number of years. In fact, I was the product guy in charge of, I didn't create the sequence, I renamed the sequence. It used to be the Supernova Control, and I changed the name to the Supernova Sequence because I thought it would be an easier thing to remember for people. So it's nice to see that the sequence continues. This is the sequence 8. So I think that one, it feels good to have the sequence name stick around. But this is a new sequence from last year. Much improved sequence from last year. Last year's sequence was a boxy fit, even though it has the Boost midsole. That shoe had that Boost midsole was not soft at all. It was really firm. This new sequence has on the men's side, has a beautiful fit. Back to what it originally was meant. It's got a nice fit all the way around the toe box. Adidas is known for its good heel fit, so that's good. And then the midsole feels really plush. Much nicer than the midsole from before. So very nice job on the men's sequence. The continental rubber still squeaks, but that won't last very long. That as soon as you run in it long enough, it'll have lots of grip and it won't squeak. On the women's side, it is, again, new sequence, and it's a women's specific. What makes it specific is this piece right here that weaves underneath the mesh. And it's used to lock down right on the arch a little bit better. The men's does not have it. So you can see the difference between the men's and the women's. Okay, men's doesn't have it. Men's has a panel. right here with the laces that go through it. The women's has a specific 3 separate pieces that are independent, and with this one being the one that really locks down. So the issue that I have with that is, depending on the foot, when you put your foot in it, it buckles. And specifically it buckles right here on this piece right here. And women can feel it. And that's a sad thing for the women's version. It is women's specific, but in my opinion, it's probably a little bit too over-engineered, to the point where the sum of the pieces don't all work together. And that's not saying that there won't be women that find it very comfortable, because there will be. Just that a good number of women are going to feel this over-engineering, and that's too bad. But anyway, Supernova Sequence, the midsole, just like the men's, a lot more lively, a lot more plush feeling than last year. Last year was a little bit firm and not very lively, so they did a really good job on the midsole. Men's upper is outstanding, fit is great. Nice job on the men's. Women's only got an issue right in here. Adidas Supernova Sequence. There's a pretty good view right there. That's Cardiff State Beach. Off in the distance. It's going to be another beautiful day in Cardiff. One thing about Cardiff, it either goes up or it goes down. In this case, we're going up. The great thing about going up is the payoff. That big gray thing in front of you is the Pacific Ocean. Maybe you can see the boat. Well, that was an easy run. I'm working on going super easy on all my runs right now, trying to increase the mileage. I'm very consistent, so I don't have to stick to the 10% a week rule, but I am gonna, because I'm a little bit older, I take it a little bit easier, so I'm going super easy, running 6 days a week, adding mileage as I go. My goal is to increase my speed at the same heart rate, same low heart rate, same effort, same general low effort, and increase my speed. So the one variable that is going to change is mileage, so distance. So the distance is going to increase until I start seeing change in pace at the same heart rate. We're going to do this for 4 to 6 weeks. So I said earlier that our son, the young Marine, future Marine, was hurting a little bit. For some reason he woke up yesterday and he couldn't turn his head to the side, and we're not really sure why. My guess is he tweaked it when he was in the gym the day before. But today he had to show up with his Marine buddies and the recruiter. They do it once a week, and they go through a series of, workouts, push-ups, pull-ups, running, all kinds of things. And I wanted to stick around and make sure that he was okay, that maybe he got some range of motion. So, short update, he did get some range of motion. He could turn his head from side to side. It still hurt him a little bit, but not nearly what it was yesterday. We'll see how he does. He's 17, almost 18-year-old young man, pretty good chance he's just going to suck it up and do the workout with the Marines. And so we'll see what he feels like when he gets back.